Alright, hello, welcome back. My name is Spiritual Prophet One, and I am your psychic advisor in all things. Thank you guys so much for all of your support. I truly appreciate it. Listen, if you are new here, definitely make sure that you join my psychic family. Hit that follow button and make sure you are subscribed so you don't miss any of my psychic readings or content. We are definitely liking the videos, sharing the videos, reposting the videos, favoriting them. Leave your comments below. I do read them all. When you're done with that, join my exclusive community and VIP Patreon. All right, it is my home base where I post my most exclusive psychic readings on breaking news and trending topics that everybody wants the psychic tea and intel on. It is also where you will find all of the extended videos to the snippets that I post here on the platform. All right. That being said, personal readings, reach out to me through DM and email. Monthly bookings, Patreon. All right. Let's get to your Thursday wake up call. Last day of Mercury retrograde in Cancer. Like, bye, bye. Jump scare. Bye. All right. Like, I love that video of that little girl. 10 of coins. I just heard you passed. Whatever the test was, I heard you passed. All right. And it might not even, what success is to you and to the next person. Who cares what the next person, measures or how they measure success? For some of you, all right, divine feminine or divine masculine, it's like, listen, as long as I got me and mine, all right, and I'm loving on them and letting them know, as long as I am showing up, all right, best of my ability, this is peace, this is love, this is success, this is family, this is life, okay? And a lot of you may be, during this period, during this retrograde, could have been revamping, revitalizing your view or your perspective of, what those things are. What is success? What is family? What is accomplishment? What is peace? What is life? What is love? All right. And maybe you're deciding to maximize or minimize some things, but it's just giving very much you and yours. And that's all that matters. And anybody else's opinion on that, here, it doesn't matter, right? Look at this, 8 of Wands, with the Page of Cups and the Queen of Cups, all right? Putting action behind choosing you, making it about you, because nothing else can survive without you, right? And pouring that love, moving with love, especially to those that love you or to the things that are important to you, but also, again, especially you. Also showing love to your younger self for what you did or didn't know. And sometimes it's like what a lot of you may have discovered is like, I can go back and forgive, because it's like, how are you going to punish your younger self for knowledge that they were too young to obtain or to even know, right? Sometimes, kids get yelled at or we're so hard on ourselves. It's like, well, you should have known. And it's like, how? I didn't have enough life experience to even be able to come to these type of conclusions, or to go right instead of left to, right. But it's just like, whatever it was, whatever the cross was, time and time again, I chose to carry my own weight, right? I put in the work, right? If I didn't get, any help, it's no problem for me to. It's what I'm used to, and it's what has made me into this Queen of Cups. And I'm also hearing Empress energy. It's how I got here. And it's also what I'm teaching my children, right? My legacy. Also to pay attention to the actions of others. Pay attention to, it's how you show up for others, and then also look at how they show up for you, and that will tell you everything that you need to know. With this Queen of Cups, underneath it all, underneath everything, you see how she's sitting here and she's talking to this fish, which could also again be her offspring here, her children. It's like, this is what you need to know. And once you find out, yeah, this is legacy, this is teaching, this is learning. All right, teaching those of you, teaching your younger self, those of you that have children, okay, or younger siblings or whatever. It's like, look, be willing to bear your cross, okay? Look at the actions of others. Never be afraid to walk away, even if you got one cup, even if you got to take a L, right? Some of you single moms are learning that, trying to co-parent with fathers or vice versa, okay? Here, being willing to walk away, take the L, take the pay cut. The only thing that matters, as long as I have love, as long as I got my baby, as long as it's cool. It's very much, and that's how it's always been since the beginning of time, all right, with mothers and divine feminine. But, it's things that, and very much so in a generation that is always pushing, where my scamming ass niggas and what you can take from niggas and not. And it's just like, no, baby, you gotta, because one day they might not be there, or it's just not really, you gotta be willing to carry your own and bear your own, even if that means that with this Five of Pentacles, you take an L or you're down or whatever. I'm hearing at least you have your dignity. All right. And some of you could have lost a lot. This goes from Ten of Pentacles to the Five of Pentacles. Maybe because you weren't willing to, take the easy route, because this Page of Cups is exposed, all right? Knowing that in these times in 2026 where everybody's encouraging you to sell this, pop this, shake that, where the money, where the bag, for your body, for exposure, for exploitation, as long as you're willing to do that. Okay, when you're having these babies and he don't want to give you no money because you don't want to sleep with him no more, well, you give me some of that and I'll give you some money, financially binding you. A lot of you are coming to the conclusion and making peace with the fact that, look, it may take me longer to get there because I ain't selling no ass, kissing no ass, sucking no dick, but you know what I mean? It's fine. It's my cross to bear. It's my cup. I'm going to carry it. And you are leading by example. And you are showing this to your children. Okay? Here, this is how you stay in your power. This is how you stay an Empress. This is how you stay the Queen of Cups. I see a King of Swords here. Yeah, and an Emperor, just somebody who's very controlling, cold, calculating, maybe even trying to put you in a worse position, make things hard for you on purpose, using your kids as leverage, knowing you need help, knowing you need assistance, and trying to put you in a bind because they want you to bend and break, exploit yourself, sell yourself out, trick, hook, or whatever for them. And it's just like, you know what? If I gotta put my baby on my back, all right, and walk 100 miles to wherever, okay, the Jordan River, that's what I'm gonna do. What I'm not gonna do is sit up here and let you abuse me for the sake of, all right, and somebody's figuring that out, and that's exactly what this is. Knight of Coins. There's this Emperor, this masculine energy that's like, if you won't let me abuse you, if you won't let me pimp you out, hook you, whore you, or give me sex or whatever when I want, then I'm not gonna give you no money. I'm gonna make it hard for you to get money. That's what it's gonna be. And some of you are like, okay, what's new? Tale as old as time. Now, this King of Swords and this Emperor energy, okay, here basically started this war with you. It's giving financial abuse. This could have been going on for a very long time. Some of you, it was your father, you know, being cold, being calculating, maybe, you know, after that divine feminine, these were the archetypes of the men that you dated or the men that you attracted. Okay, maybe you found yourself people pleasing or trying to be appeasing to gain, you know, the favor of your father. And I don't think it made a difference, but you know what I mean? So you ended up attracting these type of partners with these power struggles and dynamics over you. Okay, and using money as a weapon or the lack thereof, making things hard, making things challenging. Okay, I heard drip. You know, Drake has a song where I only heard one line of it, where he was like, "Yeah, I want to see you struggle for it. I want to see you struggle to pay the bills. I want to see you struggle to, you know what I mean." And while I don't know, I heard like a clip. I don't know, and it may have been a map, but I just felt like it was in general, and I was like, "Wow, that's hmm." And then it's like, well, what if you were put in that situation? You know, it's cool when you don't have to worry about those things, but what if you were put in a situation that you go out of your way to put other people in and they don't have a quarter of what you have to make it happen? It's like you can say those things because it's like, well, I have millions or I have this, and it's like you feel like, oh, I'll never have to worry about it. But then when you go out of your way and this King of Swords, Emperor energy, you have more than enough, and then you take somebody, especially you attack somebody when they're young, when they're vulnerable, in their youth, because there's nothing but women here on the board. Page of Cups, Queen of Cups energy, mothers and children. So this is men attacking mothers and children, and in their youth, in their youth to the prime of their age. Abuse of power, knowing they have no way to fight or defend themselves, or and it's just like they take pleasure in that, and it's like good. It's like, but what if you were put in that same situation, but way worse, because you were attacking somebody that not only couldn't defend themselves, but again had nowhere near the leverage that you have now, and then to play the role of some type of enforcer and make things difficult for a mother, for a child. Okay, we have Five of Swords, and then I see the Tower here. Somebody has bitten off more than they can chew. All right. And again, I said this in yesterday's wake up Wednesday call, that if someone takes pleasure in competition and made a thing like they want to go back and forth, they want to argue, they want, and all you're doing, mind you, all you're doing is trying to take care of yourself, divine feminine, trying to take care of your children, trying to do the best for your family, and you have some men, grown men warring with you, and they're about to pay, I heard, with their life. Tower. Okay. Yeah, Eight of Swords. Somebody's even going to jail for this. It could be a celebrity with this star, because it's like you used your leverage, you used your money, your millions to crush a vulnerable, innocent person. Mothers with children. It seems like, it doesn't seem, it's a shift. Yeah, Ten of Wands. Very painful, very, very violent and painful endings for these males. You're going to be protected from this. You're going to be somewhere watching from afar as this happens. Ten of Wands. Okay. Unimaginable cruelty. And God was watching the entire time. And now God steps forward to crush the persons, the males, the men's, whoever assisted them, that tried to crush you. This is your seat at the table. Just like everybody else sat back and watched, now you'll sit under the wings of God and watch while He crushes your enemies, crushes these males, these people. That's all.